Previously, on Chosen Ones. Shui returns from the keep and goes back to the cabin, the gravity of his situation still sinking in. Avayath goes to talk to Estel about the horn sprouting from his forehead. She tells him that she can make something to stop his transformation, but to fix it he'd need assistance from either the being that blessed him to make him an Asmer, or the Abagrim, the fiend who cursed him. Shui tells Avayath that his real parents are two evil gods, Mizuni and Verada, and Avayath reassures the Sword Singer that he accepts him regardless of his origins. Brandy contacts Arthur so that they can teleport to Auntie Alice's farm. The time traveler does so, and Theo is reunited with his aunt at last. Him and Brandy being welcomed inside to catch up and share a brief moment of calm with his family.
Born from the same branch and leaves, wild and free, living here in harmony. Don't you see? This is where you want to be. When you leave, the world is never what it seems. If only we could travel back in time. Whoa, right where we belong. Maybe we'll never need a reason why. Whoa, dance until the dawn. If only we could travel back in time. Whoa, right where we belong. Maybe we'll never need a reason why. Whoa, dance until the dawn.
So we're going to start where we left off, basically, where Theo and Brandy are still off at Alice's barn. We are at the compound right now with Shui and Avayath. Avayath, it's been a couple hours at this point, definitely, since Estel told you that she would be ready with your stuff, with your medicine.
Okay, so I guess Avayath will go get his medicine.
You go to find Estel at the library where she typically is. And she's up in her study. When you walk in, she's clearly trying to, like, make Dashi feel more comfortable and is, like, put things together for her, like a makeshift bed, is trying to get things small enough for her to, like, eat out of, but it's like, I don't even know what they're called.
Thimbles?
Thimbles, yeah, like that size kind of stuff. It makes me think of Peter Pan. But yeah, is, like, trying to make her obviously feel more welcome.
Speaking of which, where is Peter Pan?
You say that and we pan to Peter. Okay, no.
Do it. Pan to him.
No. I will not do a scene with an NPC and no one else. But yeah, you walk in and she gives you the medicine, which is essentially, it's in those same kind of bottles that you were given for, like, God's Brandy, God's Liquor. This one's different just so you can differentiate between them. This one is kind of like a murky purple that she gives to you.
So he will take the medicine and be like, "Thank you, Estel. I greatly appreciate this."
Of course, this should be just a one and done situation. Just drink all of it, and whatever this tiefling transformation it appears it might be, should stop. If you want it to be reversed, there's only two courses of action that you could take. You could try talking to the Abagrim, or you could talk to the god that blessed you. Or the creature that blessed you, whichever it is.
I'll think about it. The Abagrim might be easier to contact. By the way, speaking of which, do you know where Peter is?
Yes. There's a very obvious long pause for that.
And Avayath will just point that out. That was a pretty long pause just now.
I love how there's just no censor. Just no censor on this man. She seems nervous about that question.
You seem nervous about this question.
Oh my god! Oh my!
Is everything alright with Peter?
No. He's not in the compound right now.
Well, I had a feeling that much was the case. I couldn't find him anywhere.
He's still nearby, just not in the walls anymore.
Is he having trouble, being himself right now?
An excellent way to put it, she says with a very tight smile. Apparently, he'd been getting out a lot already from the seal that we had on his cabin. And after you all disappeared and didn't come back, he just sort of left and also didn't come back. He's still close by, though. I see him sometimes.
I see. So would it be possible to visit him, or is it a bad time?
You can try. I recommend staying inside the walls. He comes up sometimes at the edge of the forest that we're inside of and doesn't say anything, but just wanders around the edge and then goes back. If he's not there, he goes to the keep, I think.
I see. So he's at the edge of the forest right now, or somewhere around there?
He's banished, well, not him, but the Abagrim is banished from all realms besides the material, so he's here somewhere, probably in the forest, if he's still coming back to the compound.
Well, it's unfortunate. I was hoping to speak with Peter. I'd like to meet him again.
I mean, he's still there, just, Peter's always been quiet, anyway.
Yeah, I have some important things to ask the Abagrim, apparently, so I guess I'll pay him a visit, but I'll be sure to bring Wynn with me if I do.
She gives a tight nod. The Alia is not a chosen one. If that wasn't clear, she's never been one. So her spark is not perfect. The merges are not complete, I guess, is the way you could put it. Normally, she keeps a close watch on those that she's merged with other beings, because they can become unstable.
Could I ask unstable how exactly?
Are they gonna separate?
Are they gonna break up?
Oh my god. The two bodies and two minds are usually fighting for dominance. Alia, when she merges two things together, can choose which one is dominant, and then slowly, with time, it can start to change. So their physical appearance and their mind is having some issues with clarity.
I see, and if the merging was perfected, theoretically, she could control who has dominance completely? Is that the idea?
A perfect merge would mean there would be no separation between selves. It would become one entirely new person.
I see. In this case, I don't know if that would be better, but...
It wouldn't, no. I was just saying her ability is not as foolproof as it may seem.
Yeah, it seems a little out of control.
She nods.
I'm sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to bring up such a grim topic.
You would have found out. Eventually. I'm surprised no one asked me sooner.
Don't fucking throw shade at us. We haven't been here.
Well, we've had a lot to go over since we got back. It's been a long ride.
Yes, well, I'm sure Peter would be happy to know that you're all right. I haven't had a chance to tell him.
I think I'll tell him myself then.
Okay, just make sure that you go with a mentor. Unless you're going to the keep. It's safe there anyway.
Yeah, I'll check the keep first.
Avayath, it's not nighttime. You cannot...
It isn't nighttime, no.
You
But
can't
either
check...
way, she said that he comes up at night.
He comes up at night? Okay, I was like...
Yeah. So he can't check right now anyway. He's gotta wait till nighttime.
I'll use Arthur to travel through time to get to nighttime. No, he's not gonna do
I'm
that.
gonna use Arthur's skip mode.
It worked great last time.
Nothing bad happened. And that's just like, what are you talking about? No.
Are we getting paid for our mission, by the way, or is it too late for whatever reason?
Oh, it's too late. It's for whatever reason.
Fuck you. No.
No. We fight now. No. Okay. No. She seems to be thinking for a moment, and she's like, oh, right, your mission. Right. The ghost ship. Sure. She reaches into her desk, and she pulls out a bag that was similar to one that you saw before when you had first gotten your mission. And she hands it to you and says, there's 2,000 gold in there, so just split that amongst yourselves. Not just you, your other party members as well.
Yeah. He's like, of course, I'll be sure to give Brandy, Theo, and Shui their fair share. He salutes and he says, thank you for your time, Estel.
Of course. And you head off. You leave. But yeah, we will skip back to Theo and Brandy.
Theo ran off to go talk to Uncle Oscar.
Oh, right, and he did that off screen. And he's back now.
No, I want to hear Uncle Oscar's voice.
Oh my gosh. Don't make me draw him for a joke, or don't make us draw him. Don't make one of us draw him.
It's an amorphous man.
We never see him, and then one day we find out that he's not of this world.
No, whenever he's in a scene, it's just like the Peanuts, where we can see like the bottom half of him, and he would just hear
God.
No, like the whole time Theo had this amorphous celestial being as his uncle.
An uncle.
Anyway.
Let me scratch that plot point out of my note. No, just kidding.
They all together and hang out for a while. I assume embarrassing Theo further.
Shows me college photos of Theo when he's going through his fucking grunge
Shows
phase.
you Theo's report cards from college.
Real bad at math, huh? No.
I think he did a great job.
Okay, but as they are like hanging out, I think I'll have Brandy excuse himself for a moment. He'll just be like, I'm gonna go ahead and use the restroom real quick, if you don't mind.
We've established there's no indoor plumbing in this world.
I know, so I'm gonna go outside to the outhouse and use the
Okay.
restroom.
There we go.
Yeah. It's still called a restroom anyway. He will go outside.
Before you go, though, she does, like, offer you one of those sapphires. It's like, you may want to take this if you're going outside.
Right. I will take it hesitantly.
Okay.
Imagine if you like forget your sapphire when you gotta go shit at night or something like that, and you just get attacked.
Oh god! And then you open the fucking thing. The jab, like you go into the outhouse and you're going to the bathroom, and then the door tears open because the jabber fucking. Imagine. I bet it's happened to somebody in this world.
Like Jurassic Park with the T-Rex.
Yeah, it's happened to someone in this fucking world for sure.
Oh my god. They have sapphires for different things. Do you have your shit sapphire?
Do you have your shit sapphire? It's like one of those bathroom keys at restaurants, except it has a black sapphire on it. Yeah. Anyway, it really is the start of a session. I'm gonna go outside.
Okay.
And it's funny that Alice actually gave me a black sapphire because as I step outside, I'm not actually going to the bathroom, obviously. First, I want to kind of like look around to see if I can see any of these fuckers anywhere.
Roll
Jabbers.
a perception check.
Yeah, I got a +2 in that. Nope. That's a 7, baby.
You good. It's very cold and snowy. It's hard to make out anything within like a 60-foot range.
Yeah. Okay, I don't like that you specified 60 feet. Okay, so, with that, Brandy's gonna summon his motherfucking spectral book. I'm gonna use the footnotes, because he's gonna be looking at that sapphire.
Okay.
And he's gonna be like, I wanna know, something about these black sapphires. And he will try it. Yeah, I did it! 61!
You did it. Good job.
Brandy's really good at this.
Okay. All right, this is a funky one.
I fucking knew it would be, because it's the black fucking sapphires.
What a clean cut. What a good shine. Can I have this one? No, that one's mine. And that one is yours. Or maybe it's not. Or maybe it's his. Or hers, I forgot. It's ours, that's for sure. Whose else would it be? I can't remember. Am I you? Are you me? Where do we start? Where do we end? Weren't we a part of something, my friend? I don't know anymore. You keep saying we. I don't think we exist yet. Will we ever be free?
Hate that. I wonder if long-term exposure to the black sapphires can slowly turn someone into a jabber the way that the judge used it in the courthouse. Something I'll have to bring up with the others, I guess. Fuck me. Alright. After reading that, he will wait another moment as the book closes and disappears. He'll look at his hands, the eyes, are they open or closed?
They are closed.
Hey, what the fuck is that? What does that mean?
You're talking at your hands.
Yeah.
They open to look at you.
What does that mean? These black sapphires.
Blink, blink.
Cool. Are these like permanent? Are these always going to be a thing, or are you just like what is all this?
Blink, blink.
All right. Gotcha. Now close back up. I don't just close. I'm gonna go back inside.
Very slowly closes.
Thank you. And I will do that. I will go back inside after a minute. Or we'll give one more look around, don't see anything, and I will go back inside.
So, while Brandy's gone, Theo will probably go a little quiet for a second before, like he's trying to figure out how to put it. But he's like, Auntie Alice, I feel a little lost, I think.
Lost in what way?
I got separated from the others for a long time. And it doesn't seem like it, how do I put it? Magic stuff happened and it didn't feel as long to them. And I feel weird about it. Like, everything's so different. When I was separated, it felt really alone. I was basically I didn't really know him. I mean, I kind of grew to know him over time a little. He wasn't very talkative, but, sorry, I'm not making sense.
I'm trying to follow.
I sat for a long time waiting to come back to what I knew and was comfortable with and everything. Like, where I was, I guess culture shock twice over, sort of, because where I was, I wasn't used to at all. There were many things that I had to learn. And then I come back to all this and there are jabbers everywhere and everyone has a black sapphire and they're useful, I guess, and it's winter all the time, I guess, now. And I miss what it used to be, and it's hard, I guess.
Well, it sounds like you're just experiencing a lot of change at once.
Yeah, I am. Or I did.
It's natural to want things to be the way that they were. Everyone has that feeling growing up and watching the world grow up with you, and maybe whatever happened just made you grow up a lot faster than you expected.
Yeah, I kind of get that. It just feels so unfair, you know? It feels unfair. I want to go back.
Well, this winter's not gonna last forever. Once whatever freak storm's going on is done, I'm sure that'll help, at least. But you just kind of have to learn how to be comfortable with the changes that happen, even if it's too much all at once sometimes.
I guess so.
Why don't you try to find things that are more familiar to you? It's good to have you come back.
Yeah. Even here, though. I mean, having to be inside again all the time, I guess. Or it's dangerous out there with both the jabbers and winter, and I don't know.
I hear there's places where they aren't going. They don't seem to like high ground a lot, so a lot of people have been flocking to the mountains.
The mountains. And then I have Brandy, of course. And my other friends, I didn't tell you too much about them, but Shui and Avayath. I feel very close to them.
Avayath? That hero fella?
Yeah. I've met lots of important people. But Avayath is definitely, he's just as you might have expected, I think is how I can explain it.
I mean, even when you were here, I'd heard about him. Avayath, shoot, what was his last name?
Do we know who Abaddon existy name?
Yes, we do.
Okay. I'm like, I don't...
I don't think you know his name. I know
Do not make Theo kill his aunt by saying the fucking name, Cassie.
It's just...
Hold on.
That would be the most fucked up
That's
thing
not
for
what
you
I'm
to
doing.
do.
That's not what I'm doing.
I feel like if that's the case, anyone who says Avayath's full name would just be
Dead.
Did Brandy say that to everyone, to not say Avayath's last name? I think so.
Yes, I believe so.
I'm not gonna kill. You really think I'm gonna be like, and now this moment of happiness gone? Like,
Yeah.
But I think you have to actually refer to Abaddon as Abaddon.
it didn't start happening because we've said Avayath's last name a million times, so it happens later.
Literally in one of the most recent episodes, it was like Mr. Abaddon because Cassie's cheeky, and it didn't kill you, obviously.
Yeah, Theo shrugs at the question as Auntie Alice starts to ponder it because he's sweating a little on the inside because, he knows, he remembers. And he just kind of is like, it doesn't matter that much. It's just, I just call him Avayath. I do find sort of a home in all of them. Those three anyway.
Well, that's good to hear. So, if it feels like you spent so much time away from them and away from everything, maybe just spending more time together to make things feel a little more solid again.
Yeah. Is there anything to do up in the mountains? Be safe, right? If I just wanted to hang out with them.
There's hot springs and things up there.
That sounds fun.
Some resorts scattered around.
I guess I'll bring that up.
Yeah, they're expensive right now, considering everything going on, so.
Well, I'll still bring it up. It's been a while since I did something nice, I guess.
You also don't know yet, but you just got a lot of money. So.
Exactly, I know. That's why Theo didn't be like, I get paid. But yeah, and that can be when Brandy come in.
Does he listen in? No, I'm just kidding.
Yes.
Do you want him to have listened in?
Yes.
You could hear Theo talking about how lost he feels, if you would like.
Oh my
God! Yeah, that's what I want Brandy to have heard, essentially. Before he'll be bummed as fuck, but return, and it doesn't look like anything's changed because he always looks like this. But I'll step back inside, smiling to the two as he enters and handing the black sapphire back over to Alice.
Are you sure you don't want to keep that? We've got plenty.
How many can you part with, do you think? We got a few friends back at the compound that might need some protecting. I don't want to put you out none, but...
No, you're fine. We've got 6 or 7 here between the two of us.
Goddamn, 6 or 7. The hell are they giving you so many for?
Part of the help from the capital.
I mean, if you ain't using them, it might be smart for us to hold on to them.
I'd like to keep at least 3, you know? We have a guest over or something, can't find theirs. It'd be good to have a backup.
Yeah, of course. Again, I wouldn't want to put you out none, obviously. It's just we haven't had a chance to get our hands on any.
Yeah, no problem. I'm surprised again that you haven't seen any. I know you said you teleported here, but still, how long have you been back?
It's only been about a day.
Okay. That makes more sense. Well, I can give you a couple here, and I'll give you 3. How about that?
Thank you, I'd appreciate that.
Yeah, she gives you 3.
Theo kind of gives Brandy a smile and is like, Auntie Alice was just telling me about how there aren't many jabbers up in the mountains, and there's little resort bathhouse places there. I was just, thinking maybe us and the other guys, we could go and relax after everything.
That could be fun.
Yeah, I just think it would be really nice for all of us to get to actually relax after everything.
Yeah, sounds like it'd be nice. Should see about getting back to the others then and letting them know, once we're ready to... Actually, hold on, I'm gonna cast Sending to Avayath.
To Arthur?
No.
Or Avayath, okay.
I don't give a fuck about Arthur. He's not coming with us to the bathhouse.
Well, he's your ride back. I thought you were trying to go back.
Yeah, no. I will call Avayath via Sending. Hey, Avayath. It's Brandy.
Brandy, hello there.
I'm not done with my thing. I have to... It's 25 words or less.
Oh. I forgot how sending works.
Yeah. It would be great if it worked this way, but it doesn't. Okay. Hey, Avayath. It's Brandy. Calling because we heard that there are some mountain hot springs that could be fun to head to. Wanted to know if you and Shui... Fuck, I only got 2 more words. Wanted to. Perfect, 25.
I do like the idea of Bray just being like, hey, Avayath, and Avayath just immediately somehow managing to break through the sending spell. The
second time, I was so tempted to interrupt again just to be a dick.
Like an asshole.
He steals your words, so he has like 40 or something.
My sending is stronger. No. I'd be happy to go. I'll ask Shui. Are you in the compound? Oh, I guess you can't really respond. Well, I'll ask Shui and...
You're done. It's cut out. You're done.
Oh.
It's more than 25.
I do like that he doesn't know, so he just keeps going.
Yeah, well, I guess you can't hear me right now, so I'll go now, Shui. And then it's just done. I'll cast something again. Sounds good. By the way, when I contact you this way, you only have 25 words or less, so keep that in mind. We'll be back at the compound soon.
He just starts talking really slowly because he's counting. So he's like, okay, see?
That's one word.
You there.
You get it back in your head, and it's like the C, like the letter C, and then U, because he's trying to condense. And like...
It doesn't work that way, man. It doesn't. Oh, fuck.
He thought of syllables instead.
Literally.
He thought of characters, letters, that he was allowed 25 letters. Sends an emoji via sending.
What the fuck? How did you do that?
Smiley face.
Mountain emoji.
God.
About that's 2 words. No.
Anyway. Brandy laughs at that. It just shakes his head before looking to Theo and saying, sounds like Avayath's on board. He's gonna go find Shui and see if he wants to go as well. But yeah, I think we could make that work, I imagine.
Wonderful. It would be nice, especially since, they say it's safer up there.
Right. Well, I mean, between you and us, I don't think we have anything to worry about.
Well, I just mean in this, for the sake of relaxing.
Yeah, of course.
Sounds like you guys have plans then.
I suppose so.
Yeah. And thank goodness they're good, nice plans. Where no anything bad.
Sounds like you're foreshadowing something, so I'd be careful. Not kidding.
I'm just saying.
I know, I'm kidding. It's like how Avayath death flags himself every 2 seconds. Feels like everything's gonna be alright and good, and if I just keep saying this enough, eventually something real bad will happen and I can say that I was foreshadowing.
But yeah, so Theo's gonna want to hang out with Auntie Alice for a little longer.
I will say at one point, Brandy will ask to speak with Alice privately, but we don't have to make that a scene.
Okay, that's fine. Mystery scene between Alice and Brandy.
Dang.
That's all. You already know. I already sent it to you. In
I do.
my channel.
I'm debating on if it's bad to not have the audience know or not, but
I mean, we can always
re-record
it.
later. Yeah.
But would you?
I'll hear this conversation 2 years from now. And we'll re-enter. We'll have high-def microphones from our $1 million Patreon budget.
Totally. It's up to you. I mean, it doesn't have to stay a secret. I'm fine with doing it like the actual scene. But yeah, as they're like hanging out, he will look to Alice and be like, hey, like while Theo's in the bathroom, he'll be like, can I chat with you privately for a sec? Maybe.
Sure. About what?
He fiddles with his hands a bit, tapping his fingers on his leg, like, no, I don't want to freak you out or anything, and I certainly don't want to freak Theo out or anything, and this could be very far off in the future. I don't know. I just, you know,
You good there, partner?
I'm just trying to formulate words in my head.
You're not talking anything bad, right? I just had my nephew come back from the dead.
No. Not bad, no. So, Theo and I have been together for a bit, and grown extremely close with one another after everything we've experienced together, so much so that I consider him my home at this point. I love Theo very much, and I'm doing everything in my power to make sure I take care of him and make him as happy as he's made me. And again, this could be very far off in the future. I just don't know yet.
But in case it does come up, would I have your blessing?
This is a little old-fashioned for me.
I know I want to do it right, though, and you're, Theo's family. So I feel like it'd be wrong if I didn't,
Well, based on what he talked to me about, he already considers all of you family, too. And you don't have to ask anyone's permission to be happy, Brandy.
That's gay. Yeah, he nods with a smile, just like,
I appreciate that.
And ultimately, it's his choice, so
Right.
doesn't matter. I'm sure he would appreciate if I gave a good blessing, but
Yeah.
he knows how to stick up for himself if it's something he really wants.
Oh, I know.
okay, that's all.
Gay. Okay.
Yeah.
Theo busts down the door. I'm getting attacked by a gem. I'm dying.
God. Don't do this.
He didn't take a stone, did he? He just left.
He didn't. He just went. He's like, fuck it. I got this.
But I do like, did he burst in and say, I'm gay, there's a jabber, I'm dying? What's that?
No, he said. No, he just said, there's a jabber. I'm dying.
Oh, I thought he burst in and was like,
yeah, I heard I'm gay. I heard I'm gay.
Oh,
I'm
it was like, I'm getting killed, slash, I'm dying.
I heard I'm gay, but this is a jabber.
That is funny.
really bringing light to the fact that I'm killing off my gay characters. Or my gay cast members.
Yeah. Theo dies off screen by a jabber.
That's awful.
That would be right after this conversation.
Yeah, it would be. It would be fucking terrible.
They continue their nice time together.
You have gay times together with your family, and then eventually probably call Arthur back, I'm assuming.
Yeah, I call Arthur via sending, and I'll just be like, where are we dropping, boys? No.
Stop.
We're ready to head back to the compound whenever you are. At your earliest convenience.
And he's still on this plane. So cool. you just get back. Okay. I'll be there pretty soon then. Maybe 5 minutes.
Cool.
And then 5 minutes pass, and he pops in to come take you away. And he does so, and now you're back at the compound. Amazing.
Back at the compound.
I think actually I'm supposed to roll for teleportation to see if you go where you're supposed to, but I haven't been doing that.
Arthur's a million years old, it's fine.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I think it depends on like how well you know the place.
It'd be like a really low chance of him failing if he's familiar with it, but yeah.
If he has like a permanent teleportation circle there, he can just like appear in it.
Oh, well, he does with where his lab is, so.
Exactly, so he can just literally just warp us immediately there.
Arthur takes you back to the compound, and you're done with your little meet and greet with Auntie Alice again. Meet and re-greet.
Meet and re-greet.
Dunzo.
But no regret. Because we met and don't regret. We meet and re-greet.
Okay, I'm stopping my recording now.
Me too.
Thank you to our high-tier patrons, Dion, Miranda, Zab, Arkeus the Druid, Claytor, the Hat Man, Charles, Jessica Long, Z, and Mr. Bakudan, as well as our Kickstarter backers for this season. If you haven't already, make sure to like the episode and leave a comment, and stick around for the blooper that's about to play. You can get access to even more bloopers on our Patreon. We'll see you soon, fellow Sparks.
And you head off. You leave.
Now he salutes and says, "Thank you for your time, Estel."
And she says, of course, and nods again, because that's all I know how to make her say to end a conversation. Seamless. That will be so easy to edit, so smooth. No one will know.
You know you have the magic to do it right now.
I like that you could literally splice any time Estel was like, of course. End this conversation and you could just insert it there.
She says it. That's how she ends every interaction.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
Exactly. So you could take any interaction that she's been done with, slice it into here, and then you're good.
No, I already did. She already did nod and say, of course, earlier before we retcon, so I can just drag it over.
Yeah.
That's why I didn't say it again that way, because I just did it. So
I would like you to record one, of course, and then copy and paste it in every scene where Estel's a conversation.
see how long it takes people to notice.
Yeah.
We get a hardcore fan who edits them all together. It's like, guys, it's the same waveform.
It must mean something.
She's a jabber.
She's a jabber.
The Estel jabber theory, because she says the exact same, of course, every time.
Oh my god.
Morning soon, the light dims fast here. Should we go outside again one more day, my dear? Why don't we just stay as the familiar fades away? Things are the same day by day. What are you waiting for, darling? What are you running from, stranger? Where are you hiding now? Don't you waste this chance. Do we have time for this, dear friend? How could we ever run out now? All that we have is this moment. Let's make time. For the end of this story, time for the start of our new life, time for us all to come back for fate's last encore, where we find out what this all means. It means a lot that you're here now. Let's make the most of this, shall we?